Hi, Ron here. This video is going to give you some very interesting market insights. First of all, we'll start with last year. A year ago, posted a video on YouTube, it's still there, and talks about how to recognize if there's a coming crash and stuff like that. So let's see what actually happened. At that point in time, we had this much data here, and let me show you what I was really doing. Okay, I drew this line here, and I noticed that prices were getting close to this upper line here, and so this led me to believe that there's a good chance that prices could meet that line, and there could be some incredibly strong resistance, and down we come. So let's see what really happened. Well, yeah, there was a bit of resistance, and it came down a bit, but what really happened? This is a quarterly Dow Jones chart. Okay. So let's go to daily. Here we go. Here's daily. Now, here's daily, same chart. See how prices went to that line, that upper line, kind of bounced off of it and did their little thing. Okay, well, we can see that with 20/20 hindsight real nice now a year later. What I also said in that video about how to recognize a crash is, let's get rid of this line here, is that you simply draw a line that goes from here through here, and prices break that line, you're going to go down to another important line down here. Let's see what really happened. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to draw a Babson reaction line. Real simple. So here you have your center line, here you have your action line, here you have your reaction line. And if you notice, prices went down there and bounced off of it. Why is this important? Well, a couple of reasons. See, look at this. Right down to the line, bounced, boom. This is important because historical studies show that if prices go through this line, they will form what I call a profit ladder to the downside. Let me pause this a moment and find you a chart that gives you this as an example. Okay, here's a website called Innovative Geometry. Guess who owns it? Yes, you guessed right. And here we are, and here's an example of another S&P chart. Notice that this was what we noticed then. Okay, this was the last day, this was the last bar at that point in time. How you know this? Because if this is black, this is where prices are at that moment, okay? Now, on this one here, we kind of put the bar over here, so this prices were over here at that moment. Okay, now, but notice that prices went down and bounced off this line rather nicely and then kept on going up. How pretty. Now, here's what's important. Okay, this is back in the year, this is a lovely example from the year 2000 or around there. Notice that prices over here went to the R1 line and then came up and went up a ways and all that good kind of stuff. And this was a weekly chart. So each one of these little bars is a week. Came down to the next one. And this was 2000, this was 9/11. Bounced off real nice. Went up for quite some time and then came down for a bunch more. So for those people that want to know, is the economy going to hell? Is Harry Dent right? And the end of the world is near and yada, yada, yada. Well, this is something to keep an eye on. Okay. Now, let's take a look at something else. Put you on hold for a sec. Okay, so the bottom line is real simple. If prices wind up hanging out below this line here and stay below that line, I would watch for them to go to the next rung of the ladder, which I haven't drawn. Okay, so that's what I'd be looking for. Then there's something else. In the video, I also suggested that if you want to keep an eye on real-time things, that you keep an eye on a certain website. Hold on, let's see what happened. Here we go. Okay, so this is what the world looked like back in June 2015. We put out these charts on a daily basis, and when there's a number above, we suggest that above the price bars, we suggest that there's downward pressure, and a number below, there's upward pressure. So this was a 6, suggesting things are pretty strong to the upside, is the pressure that we see. And so what do we get? We get a few days to the upside. Prices do a quick dip. We get a low 2, suggesting up we go some more. Let's take a look, see what happened. And we're now in the month of July. And they went up a little bit sideways inside, doing their little thing. And there's a 2 here and a 4 here, suggesting that that strength is increasing. Here we go. So then we get a 2, a 4, and a 6. Oh my gosh! 2, 4, 6. Wow! Hold on, let's see what happened. Well, it was kind of like a wow. You know, prices went up quite a ways. Okay, all the way up until we said, hey, no, there's a 3 up here. We got a little bit of downward pressure now. Okay, let's see what happened. Now here we are, we're in the middle of July, and we're saying, oh, there's a 3 here, another 3 here. We got more downward pressure forming. Ooh, couple of 3s still up there, and saying the price is starting to go down, that downward pressure. And saying, oh, now we got a little bit of upward pressure. Well, let's see what happens. A little bit upward pressure didn't work out very long. It only lasted for a day, and then boom, down some more. Down to a 4. And you have the 4 here and saying, we're going to try to go up. Let's see what happens. Tries to go up. Tries to go up to hit the median line. Let's see what happens. We're now in the end of, near the end of July. Remember, we had the 4 down here. We got a little 3, so you have another 4 suggesting more upward pressure, and a 2 suggesting more upward pressure. And nope, they just busted down. And all of a sudden, things got weird. So it's kind of rare that I'll type something up there that says new high failure, strong down next, suggesting that something is going to happen, and it's not going to be pretty. Okay, so we have this going on here. We have an upward 2, an upstart on a 2, and stuff like that. Okay. Apparently some of the charts got knocked off, so we got a 2, a 3, a 3. Okay, so suggesting that it's downward pressure time. Right? After all, the other one said, hey, up failed, so it's down we go. Now, in the next one, what we did was we said, okay, look, we have this upward pressure up here. We have a target, and our target line is down here. Rarely put out a target line. And so I said, okay, well, we'll probably hit this line here. So let's see what happened. Did it actually hit the line? Ta-da-ta-da. Boom. Slam through it. Now here's our potential strong support. What did we use for that? What we used to determine the area where there's potential strong support is the same kind of line that we used for the Dow Jones chart. Same thing right here in the S&P. Okay, so it never went down and hit that. Okay, and that'll happen. Okay, so up here we get some 3s suggesting you still have some downward pressure left. 3 and another 3. Oh, more downward pressure. And then boom, there we go. There's a little bit of downward pressure. Things have been going nuts lately. So I come up for a 2, and then prices did go down, and this down a ways, and that was the holiday, the Labor Day holiday, and that's all that's on the website. Okay. So I hope this gives you an idea, some insights as to how we look at things and how we do some of the things we do. What we are really all about is we're part of a consortium that's doing software development for that consortium to use and eventually market. And it'll be fairly expensive software. So looking forward to leasing it to some fairly well-to-do organizations. So this is what we do, and hope this gives you some insights. And what we do is we'll publish this every once in a while on the web. And if you keep an eye on this site here, you'll see that every once in a while we publish this kind of stuff. And then here's the other place you can look. That's really kind of neat. You go all the way down the bottom of the page, and you'll see other stuff going on. Here, for example, take a look. Let's see, where's one? Here's we go. Here's a British pound chart. We published this one here. And of course, the fork is facing down, suggesting, hey, it's down we go time. Well, if you look at here you have this day here, and then you have 1, 2, 3. So you have this day here, and you have 1, 2, 3. So after that was published on the web, prices went up for 1 or 2 days, and then down she went. Come on, let's go. Up, 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 up. And we are working on some new technology that will enable us to do things at a much finer level in certain situations. And this is one where we implemented that new technology. And so, in this one here, the view is that it's up we go for quite a ways, quite a while. So we'll see what happens, right? This was posted early this morning, and you can see the last prices right there, and we'll see what happens from here on out. This is a 60-minute Euro chart. Anyway, I thank you for your time. If you'd like to join and see us a little bit more, you can join the Precision Trader Yahoo group for free. And if you want to have some real insights on the technology we use, go to andrewscourse.com and sign up for the advanced course. All right. Thank you for your time. Bye.